Hi, we're Flora Cash.
And we're going to go through 5 songs that changed our lives.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. This is going to sound kind of funny, but it's a James Horner track from Braveheart, For the Love of a Princess. I think that song kind of opened me up to classical music in a weird way. I know it's not classical in the traditional sense, but it kind of opened my mind to it's more cinematic music, and it, like, every time I hear that song, it kind of makes me cry. So that would be my first one.
I would say Sigurdu's Untitled One. That's one of the songs I really like to listen to when I relax, and it relaxes my soul, and yeah.
So then I would say How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead. I think that song came to me at a time when I was going through a lot of, like, I discovered it when I was going through a lot of, like, adolescent, you know, angst and kind of, I wouldn't say depression necessarily in, like, the clinical sense, but it was kind of a rough time for me, just life circumstances and stuff, and that song is, like, one of the most depressing songs ever. And sometimes when you're feeling that way, you want a song that you kind of feel like can relate to you. And that song came at that kind of time, and I've loved it ever since. Yeah.
My turn. I would say Underneath the Bridge with Nirvana. Actually, for some kind of same reasons as you, a little bit depressed, and this some random person showed me that song, and I listened to it on repeat for, I don't know, forever. I stopped though now.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I hear you playing it once in a while. And then I would go with Tomorrow Comes Today by the Gorillaz. I think I actually heard that song before I heard one of their, like, bigger hits. And I really love the song, but I think for me it's actually inspired a lot of, like, production choices that I make. Mm-hmm. I just love the way that song is mixed. Yeah, that song definitely changed my life.
I would say I Will Always Love You with Whitney Houston. My mom kind of made me sing that song.
And you do it at every single open mic night that ever pops up?
I'm amazing at it, like, literally though. But I'm kind of good at it, I must say. So yeah, that changed my life because it made me sing better, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one for getting better technically at singing.
Yeah.
Then I would say Dream On, Aerosmith. I think that is probably, I mean, I don't think a lot of people would disagree with this, but I think it's one of the, like, especially, like, both lyrically and melodically, I think one of the greatest songs ever written. And I think that song actually, it maybe changed my life at some point because it gave me an idea of, like, a really high standard of writing. I think that song is it's a stroke of genius.
I was actually going to do one of those also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a Jeff Buckley, actually any Jeff Buckley song, but, like, Mojo Pin, that just inspired me also to develop my writing a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would finish with House of the Rising Sun by The Animals. That song has an emotional connection to me because it was a song my grandma always used to play on vinyl, and
you actually made me tear up. That's not
cool. I know,
cool.
I'm sorry, but yeah, now every time I hear that song, I think of her, and yeah, I absolutely love it.
I would say maybe Mamma Mia with ABBA, just because.
Just because it's ABBA.
Yeah. Obviously, we have to mention some Swedish in here. I didn't mention some Icelandic, which was Sigurdu's, but yeah. Yeah. That's all, right?
That's it. That's our 5 each songs that have changed our lives.